Saturday, January 7th, and I thought I would just film a couple day in the life type clippies for a video this week. So we went out shopping this morning. I didn't film while we were out because we just wanted to enjoy ourselves, and we are so awkward public vlogging, aren't we? Like, embarrassingly awkward. So we went to the Eden Prairie Center, and then we went to Maple Grove, and we bought some things.
One guess.
We might have bought some books. So we're going to start today off with the haul. He's holding the first item that we bought at Target.
A bookshelf. We need a bookshelf.
It was only $25. To be fair, we needed like a dresser, bookshelf, something in the bedroom anyway. We have one spot where I was going to get something like that. I got rid of a bunch of clothes, so I don't need the dresser space anymore. But a bookshelf seemed necessary. Let's see, what else did we get at Target? We got a couple of food things that we put away already. And then for $5 in the dollar spot, I got this water bottle. I've had this kind before, but I need to drink more water, so. We also got some sinus rinse.
Yes.
If you can't,
the sinus.
you probably can't tell with me, but you should be able to tell by his voice, probably.
I don't know what you mean.
He's pretty nasally. I'm a hot mess over here with my whooshing noise and my side and my sinuses, and I got all kinds of stuff going on. But I'm going to the doctor on Monday, so we think. So hopefully there will be an answer there. Okay, and then I got a 3-pack of gnomes. I gotta open them up so we can look. This will be my desk decor for Valentine's Day.
Everybody needs more gnomes.
They were $3, and seriously, there's one.
I mean, she does love the gnome.
Right? Come on. Okay, so there's one. There's 2. And there's 3. How stinking cute are they? My stomach just rumbled if you could hear that. They are so adorable. Okay, so we got those guys. What else did we get? Okay, we got a book at Target. We got one book. Nice thing about Target is the books are always 20% off. The not nice thing is that they have a dumb sticker on all of them, but it's called By a Thread. Lucy Score, I think, is the author. Yep. A grumpy boss romantic comedy. It sounded good. It's a big boy. It's a big girl. It's a girl book, right? It's pink with a dress on it.
Yeah, it's a girl book.
Okay. There's the other Target bag. If you want to grab that.
Oh.
Okay, we'll do these in a second. We got more books at Target.
Of course we did.
So I've been hearing about the Crave series and been wanting to read it. So they had Charm and Crush and Crave at Target. So I think it's Crave and then Crush, and then there's 2 more for Charm. Never fear. They'll probably make an appearance today. Spoiler alert. But these are the ones they had at Target. I love them. I love the covers. So, those you can just set down on the floor maybe. And then I saw these and I had these Disney Squish'ems. We got 2. We peeked in the bottom to make sure they looked like they were different colors. So I don't know, but we're going to open them up and see what we got. I'm a sucker for these little...
Yes. We'll get them open.
Let's see who you got first. Who'd you get?
I got the classic.
Oh, Mickey! Look how cute he is.
But he's pretty cute, yeah. Oh, you were right.
I got Pooh. Look at how cute. Oh. So he was already, he'd gone around, we'd already left when we found them. And he'd gone around to the self-checkout to buy 2 after we'd seen them. And he was holding them up to the bottom and I could see yellow through the bottom of both. And I said, I think those might be the same one. So I think we might have ended up with 2 poos otherwise. So there's 3 holes here. If you find these, you may want to peek in the holes to see. These are perfect ones to get.
Yeah. Our favorite characters.
Oh, they're so cute. Okay. Uh-oh. He just went for a dive.
Threw 'em.
Yeah.
So much for that.
He's lost in the pile there.
Just put that there for the trash. And then you...
Oh, sorry. Hot Mess Express. Okay, and then we went to Shields, which is a gigantic sporting goods, like, isn't that what you call it? Like a sporting goods clothing type store at Eden Prairie Center. And someone got some treats.
I got a hat.
Now, why did you need a hat?
Because my last one, a bird pooped on it, so it's got a little stain on it.
In Massachusetts, a bird pooped on his last hat. You may have seen it if you watched our trip vlog.
And then I got a jacket, or a kind of a fleece zip up.
He likes this brand.
Excuse me.
He likes this brand, Cool.
Cool.
Kuhl. Yeah, this was like the first thing of theirs you got was like a brown one like this, right?
Yeah, and that's kind of getting...
It's getting worn.
I had that for quite a few years.
Yeah.
It's still decent shape, but yeah, this is kind of a...
replacement for
replacement.
that. So that's fun. And now we have 2 books, or 2 bags from... Oh!
Put the tripod on.
Did I mention
Bag.
Hot Mess?
Oh, that's good.
Hot Mess Express.
Now it's crooked.
Do I edit this out? I don't think so. I think it's too fun to watch our insanity. So there's a Barnes & Noble at Eden Prairie. We went nuts. It's great. I love it. It's so much better than ours. And then we went to Maple Grove to eat, and oh, there's one there too. So we had to check it out.
Had to.
So here's what we got at Barnes & Noble. Disclaimer, the majority of these were 50% off, or buy one, get one 50% off.
Yeah.
So, plus we have a Barnes & Noble membership, so we get 10 or 20% off anyway. But there's something about Mary. It's like a Christmas rom-com. These Hollow Vows, I've been hearing about this all over BookTube. It's a YA fantasy book, and all I've been able to find are these Twisted Mons, which is the second book, so I was excited to find the first one. 14 Ways to Die. This one just sounded good, like a good mystery book. Yeah. We needed to buy another one because this one was buy one, get one 50 off. This one I've been hearing such good things about, plus I'm in love with the cover. It's so cute. And it was a buy one, get one, so we got that. Something About Mary was the other 50% off for that. Oh, and then I got suckered in the line.
Yeah.
Into a fuzzy Valentine's pen, because seriously, look how cute that is.
I had to buy that.
I had to. Okay. This bag is so full. Okay, so these are 3 books. We just saw the first one, Shady Hollow, being reviewed. And then I saw there were 2 other ones. I mean, they're basically like mystery books, but all the characters are animals. Come on. Have anyone who's met me or watched any of my vlogs knows that is right up my alley. Right? So I think those will be good. Stay tuned to future TBR and review videos for all of these 2, where I'll read the back and tell you what they're about and all that kind of stuff. But we got the Infernal Devices series, Cassandra Clare. I've been looking everywhere for this series. Our Barnes & Noble never has them. So we've got those 3 books. It's the Clockwork Princess, Clockwork Prince, and Clockwork Angel, which is actually first. Those are in backwards order, but... So now we have all of the series. Oh, not quite.
No.
We have the whole Mortal Instruments series. We have the whole Dark Artifices series. Now we have the Infernal Devices series. And I'm currently reading Chain of Gold, which is the first one in the Last Hour series. We bought a little duology. We're pretending like we know these things.
Hopefully,
we're so brand new.
You will like these
Dance
books.
of Thieves, Vow of Thieves. We've been hearing good
I might
things.
not even like any of these.
I have yet to not like one that I've read. But, you know, it'll happen sometimes. Here are the other two from the Crave series, the vampire series. There is yet another one online, but I'm thinking maybe it hasn't come out yet. Or it's brand new because we didn't see it anywhere, but...
Brand.
Brand. So there's those.
This one we just saw on someone's review thing.
Yeah, we saw. I'm gonna start in my book videos. I'm gonna start putting links to like some of the booktubers that we're watching a lot to kind of give credit a little bit where we're getting some of these ideas from. So every once in a while, take a look there because I'll put a couple. But I don't remember whose channel we saw this one on, but you thought that sounded kind of interesting. I did too.
Yeah, there's 3 of these too, but I might start with
We're gonna start with one. I'm one who tends to just go gung ho and buy the whole series.
And here's the other.
Yeah, so here is the other. This is Chain of Iron. There is also Chain of Thorns that's coming out this year, and then that'll be the end of the...
Hours.
Yeah, that'll be the end of the Last Hours, which I think will be the end of the Shadowhunters. Now, we usually get the paperbacks in all of these kind of books, but this is the one that we have the like fall leaves and the sword in the middle. I'll throw a picture of it in right here.
This was 50% off.
Yeah, this was just not buy one, get one. It was just 50% off because they did have a paperback.
Yeah.
But because we already have a mismatched first one, it didn't really matter. So it was cheaper to get the 50% off. Oh, I think it's quite possible that we need to read now. You think?
And our Christmas decorations will be put away in June.
We were supposed to put the Christmas decorations today. Well, okay. We made a deal. I said, how many back rubs would I have to offer you to get you to put the Christmas decorations away without me helping? Because that sounds hideous. And he said, 1. 1, the length of a full Big Bang Theory TV show episode. And I was like, done. So that's what I owe after it's done. But I think tomorrow or whenever in the coming weeks, we're just not in a hurry, are we? I'm just not in a hurry. Once we're back from our Disney trip, then I feel like I'm going to be more gung-ho, like, let's get the house back in normal order. But right now I feel like a bit of a crazy person. I can hear in my ear right now. That's the magicalness of being outside and out and about shopping, is I didn't hear it all day. But we did eat at a place called Freddy's, which has been in Maple Grove forever. It's just a burger and fry shake place. Yep. I took a couple pictures, so I'll throw those in. It's really good food. And yeah, I think the rest of the day. So I think we're gonna go put together a bookshelf.
That's what you're gonna do tomorrow.
And well, we'll see. I might possibly do it tomorrow, and then load all our new books on there, and then we've got some reading to do.
Yep.
Some big time reading to do. Oh, also, he did help a girl find 6 of Crows today. And we feel very good about that because it is an excellent book, don't we?
Yeah.
We heard there was a mom and her daughter walking around. The daughter was like, oh, I definitely wanted to find 6 of Crows. And she was looking up on her phone to see what type of book it was. And we were standing right in front of it. And I was like, so I grabbed it and said, hey, did you say 6 of Crows? And she's like, oh, yeah. You got to get it. It's so good.
And she was like, I don't know if these old people should be recommending.
She didn't say that, but she probably was thinking it.
She was like, oh, they like it. Or why are they reading young fantasy books?
Oh, anyway, so that's been our day. That's been our Saturday.
Yep.
I keep promising in these videos that you'll see this and that and this next. No promises. You might see us tonight. You might see us tomorrow. I'm going to film a little bit over the next several days, so come along and see what we get up to. See if I get any answers from my doctor and stop being a complete lunatic. Because I am kind of lunatic about my health right now, aren't I?
Yes. And to be fair, you could look like you're in your 30s. So
I think that's pushing it these days, but yeah. Anyway, we're gonna go read. We will see you at a time in the future to be determined.
No promises. Don't make any more promises.
No promises. Bye. Good morning. It is Sunday now. It's about 11 a.m. And as you can see, I am sitting in the bedroom. We did not go to church this morning. Both of us are still feeling really stuffed up and just not great this morning. So we didn't want to risk anybody else's health. Also just need the time to rest. So we stayed home. Jason is taking down the Christmas decorations right now and watching some football. And I just spent like an hour or so having my quiet time and updating my planner and doing all the stuff I normally do on Sundays. So that's all done. And then I assume we'll find something for lunch once he's done decorating. But yeah, my head is pounding today. And then I think I might have mentioned this yesterday. I don't remember if I said anything or not, but I started checking my blood pressure yesterday, and it's been high. Not alarmingly high, but I've always had really good blood pressure. Always. I have it checked at the doctor all the time. It's always been good, and it's been high. So I'm cautiously optimistic. I know that's a weird word about high blood pressure, but cautiously optimistic that might be what's causing the whooshing sound, because that can definitely cause that. Maybe even might be making the sinus headaches worse. So obviously nobody wants to have high blood pressure, but it's a treatable situation. So again, doctor tomorrow afternoon. I'll talk to her about that then. Hopefully we won't have to get on medication just yet, but if we do, such is life. And I already am in the midst of making some really big lifestyle changes that will help with that, but I'll talk to her about some other things. So I'm really hoping that is what's causing the whooshing noise, because that would just answer so many questions. But anyway, yeah, so head's driving me crazy, all those good things. But I did try the sinus squeezy bottle thing that I showed you guys yesterday, and it was great. I did it in the shower last night. It was great. So I will highly recommend that, and I will be using that more. It definitely felt good just getting everything cleaned out. So yesterday, so it's a good thing that we didn't promise you guys anything yesterday, because alas, we didn't film another second. But we had such a nice chill evening. We watched TV, a couple episodes of Game of Thrones, and had some dinner, and we read a ton. And we just hung out in the office all evening. It was just really nice. We did build the bookshelf, which I will show you guys in one second. And now today it's chilly in here, which I'm sort of enjoying. It's making it feel cozier. Today he is planning to kind of hang out there and watch football and hockey and stuff. And I'm going to hang out in here. I've got a couple of lions here with me, Russell and Riley, and that's Radcliffe back there. I got my cozy PJs on. I got all my books here. I've got my Nintendo Switch here if I want to play some Animal Crossing. I've got my notebook here with all of my book lists and things in it, because I am catching up on a ton of YouTube videos. I'm so far behind. So I'm catching up on those, and there's been a lot of good book recommendations. So I'm going to be doing that. And yeah, this is kind of what today's probably going to look like. And if we get up to anything else, or maybe some book updates and stuff, but yeah, this is the plan for today. I didn't know this weekend was going to be quite as chill. I thought maybe we were going to get back to a little more normal, but I think until I get to the doctor and get some of this stuff resolved, that's just not quite at the cards yet. But anyway, yeah, so let me show you what the bookshelf looks like, because I really, really like it. So there it is. We got this, let me make this a little bigger here. We got this crate here that Jason found we had in the basement. So he used that to stack the humidifier on, and then we can put even more books down there. And then we've got the Throne of Glass series and the Crave series down on the bottom. We put all of our Shadowhunter books on the second shelf. I just think that looks so cool. I mean, obviously, the one on the end is a little bit off because that series doesn't match, but still, I thought it looked cool. And then I've got just some like perfumes and stuff on the top, a little bit of art, some little stuffed animals, and a couple other books there. But I think it looks really nice, so much better than the shelf that was there. So yeah, that's where we're at today. I'm loving that. I feel like this room is finally pretty well finished. So bedroom and the office, I would say, are pretty much where we want them now. And the bathroom, but our bathroom's tiny and it's just not really a decorating situation. So yeah, and obviously the one other room in the house is my mother-in-law's, so that is what she wants. We want that to be a library someday, but for right now, that's not even in the mix. So it's just the kitchen and the living room. And the living room is also pretty much there. I may want to make kind of a little reading nook / seating area in the one corner, but otherwise it's pretty much how we want it. The kitchen is the only thing that needs to be redone. So that's a project for another time, probably this spring or summer, or maybe even fall. Maybe even into the next year. We'll see, because there'll be a wall and floor and things that need to be done in there. But we've been here for, it was a year in October, so a little more than a year, and it's just really turned into exactly just our dream home. So we love it here. But anyway, I hope you are having a happy Sunday or whatever day it is when you're watching this, and I will check in with you later. Hi guys, so it is 7:45 p.m. now on Sunday, and yes, I'm still here in my room. I've spent the whole day here. So I've been watching a ton of BookTube. I have literally a notebook just filled with recommendations, ideas from different booktubers, so that's been kind of exciting. Just to kind of build up my list. Like, I need a new book. I do not, but build up my list. I also signed up for an app called Libby that connects to the local library. I think my library has an app too, but it sounded like this one might have a couple of benefits. I don't know. We'll give it a try. So I just typed in my library to make sure that they have it, and they do. And then I put my library card in there, so I can have up to 15 audiobooks or ebooks at a time. So that'll be kind of fun. So I'm going to give that a try. I have been reading a ton. I read a little bit out of every book today, but I decided to kind of go gung-ho and get like to the next big milestone. I don't know, my brain just works in such a way that I like when I'm on page 100 or page 200 or page 250. So I did that with 3 books so far. Unravel Me, you guys. I know people are mixed on this, but this series so far is just, I'm loving it, and I'm hating it, and it's breaking my heart, and it's holding my interest, and it's so good. So I am on page 250 here. I'm about halfway through that one. And then I just got to page 150 in Murder at a Lobster Shack, which totally different situation here. This is much more lighthearted. It's a cozy murder mystery. I love that it takes place in Cape Cod, though, because we were just there, so that's kind of been fun. And then I just got to page, did I do 200 in Watching You. I love Lisa Jewell's books, and this one is, holy moly, getting to some twisty, turny parts right now. So yeah, I don't know what will be next. We'll see what I can get to before the night's over, but I wanted to show you really quickly. I just got an Amazon package. So very briefly, because I am going to do a separate video about this that will go up sometime in the next couple of weeks here. But very briefly, 2023 is going to be a year where I have to make some pretty massive lifestyle changes. I already knew this. I've known this for years, but I already knew going into, well, I was going to do it going into 2022, and then just things came up and distractions, and it just never happened. So no excuses. It just never happened. But now that I'm going to the doctor tomorrow, and my blood pressure's been a little bit high, and I've just been dealing with some other stuff, that no doubt is maybe not caused by, but definitely contributed to by my obesity and some of my eating habits and all of that kind of stuff, it is time to make an absolute massive change. So again, I'm not going to go into a super ton of detail here because I will do a separate video, but eating, exercise, all of those things, there's just going to be some massive changes this year. And yeah, more than I thought there was going to be even when I set my goals for the year. So it's good. It's all good. I'll know more after I talk to my doctor tomorrow if there's anything else she recommends. But I did get myself a tool that I ordered on Amazon that I'm super excited about. So I'll show you that real quick. So this is a wellness planner by the company is called Clever Fox. And I just think this fox is so cute. It's just such a pretty journal. I would have liked the dark green one, but that was out of stock. So I settled on purple, but I really do love it. It's got the little pen loop there. And basically I'm going to use this to get things started this year. So I'll give you like a full tour in my separate video, but basically it's got like a monthly page and a goals page, and you can write down your statistics, and then they have these daily and weekly pages. So I think that's going to be really great. And then I also, just to make it a little bit more fun, bought some packets of stickers. So we got like, I think those are meant to be period trackers, and a bike, swim. I don't swim. I do have a bike, so some maybe classes, exercise classes, yoga, cardio, weights, and then we've got, I don't know, like running or walking, medication, water, fruit, juicing, out in the sun, all kinds of different little things that we can track. So I think that's going to be really fun. So yeah, I'm excited to talk to you guys more about this. I'll have more information, like I said, after I see my doctor tomorrow anyway. And then I had been planning on putting out a book video on Friday, so I don't know if I'll replace that with this, or what I actually might do is just have this video ready to go up as soon as we are back from Disney World, so that I don't have to rush and get a trip vlog up right away. So very likely this health update video will go up the Wednesday we get back from Disney. So it'll be like, I think that's the first Wednesday in February. So kind of keep an eye out for that. I think that's probably when this is going to be, but I'm really excited about it. I'm feeling really good. I'm not feeling bummed or overwhelmed or anything with the doctor's visit or any of that stuff. This is all stuff that, I mean, let's be real. I saw this all coming, and I chose not to do anything about it. So regret is worthless. You can't go back and change things. So moving forward, that's my whole goal in 2023 anyways, to not live in the past. And not beat myself up over stuff that's already happened that I can't change. So it's just moving forward. So I'm going to talk to my doctor about a couple of options and see if, you know, what she thinks is right for me as far as what plans to use and all of that. And I'll get that all fine-tuned. And then, yeah, there will be a video about that. So I'm really excited about it. Really, really excited about it. So anyway, I think what I'm going to do now is I didn't have my cup of cocoa. I'll probably wait and have that tomorrow, because when I get home from the doctor tomorrow, I'm going to be starving because I'm going to fast tomorrow so I can get some blood work done, and my appointment isn't until evening. So I might be a little bit hangry tomorrow. But anyway, I think what I'm going to do is I am just going to refill my water bottle and then get settled in here with my books and some more booktube, because I'm obsessed right now. And next on my list, to read a few chapters in, is Archer's Voice. I'm in love with this one too. You guys, this is going to be a month full of really good reads, I think. I just, at first glance and what I've read so far, I would say at least 4 5-star books, possibly 6 for the month of January. And this more than likely will not be all the books I read in January. This is just the initial 10 from my TBR. So so far it's been a really good reading month. But anyway, yeah, I think that's it. Jason is hanging out in the office. He's watching some TV and chilling out tonight. And yeah. Hello. It is Monday now. It's 4:45 p.m. It's been a day. I look ragged and crazy. I kept meaning to pick up the camera to film a little today, but honestly, the day just got away from me. So I had a really busy morning at work, and then I had a doctor's appointment, so I had to leave early, and yeah, it's been an interesting day. But I am on my way home from the doctor right now. She was not concerned about my blood pressure numbers at all. She said as long as I am exercising and, you know, eating better, and we talked about some of the things I can do there, lifestyle changes that I've already started to kind of make. Yeah, she's not worried about it at all. She said it's actually not even really considered high. So that was good to hear. And then she looked at my ears, and I have fluid in both of my ears, a lot of fluid in this one. So she is not at all surprised that I have a whooshing sound in my ears. So she didn't seem to think there was any chance that it was caused by anything vascular. So blood flow related, anything like that. So, okay. I mean, sometimes I don't know how they know that as fast as they do. The appointment almost feels like Okay, so I came in, was told to take some Claritin, and got my blood drawn from my normal prescriptions. Anyway, my faith in the medical community is not at an all-time high at this moment in time, over the last few years actually, but I really do like my doctor, and it's fine. It was a relief to hear her say that she was not concerned about my blood pressure numbers, and also kind of a relief to know that I've got fluid in my ear, which is something we can take care of, so it's all good. But the frustrating part was that I had to wait then. So in order to renew my prescriptions, it's a thyroid and a cholesterol pill that I've taken for years. But in order to renew them, she has to, draw blood once a year to make sure that my levels are good. And I had fasted all day today because I knew that she would probably order those. And so I didn't really want to reschedule, but the waiting room was packed. I waited, I think, a good 30 to 35 minutes to get my blood drawn. And then it looked like we weren't even going to be able to do it. They had to poke me 3 separate times. My veins are always really hard to find. They call them runaway veins, so they find them and then they disappear. So the first girl couldn't find one, and then she had to get another girl back, but she was able to find one. So it's all good. All's well that ends well. But oh my goodness. So anyway, I've eaten no food today, had nothing but water, so I am mildly cranky, I must admit, and I am ready to get home. If nothing else, I feel okay now about going on our trip and all of that because I'm not worried about my blood pressure. So really what it all boils down to is peace of mind is probably worth the cost and the wait. But anyway, I just sent Jason a text and let him know I was finally coming home, and he is gonna go out with me. We're gonna go out to probably either Walmart or Walgreens or something to get the Claritin, see if that helps clear out the fluid in my ears. I had a pretty decent head cold, so that doesn't really surprise me that was going on. And now I know what to do for next time. Take some Claritin before you go to the doctor. Oh dear. I did a ton of reading today. I am probably within 150 pages of finishing the next Throne of Glass book, Crown of Midnight, I think it's called. So that is very exciting, and some crazy things are happening. And yeah, there's a couple of other books that I'm getting pretty close to the end of too. So I think within the next couple of days here, I will probably have those books finished. So that is exciting, but yeah. Today was not an exciting vlog day. Tomorrow should be a much more normal at-home day. Plus, I'll be kind of getting prepped for my new exercise, food, all of that stuff that I plan to do. So I'll have some of that to chat about. So it should be slightly more interesting. But you know us and those promises. So we'll see what we get up to tomorrow. But yeah, that's been my day today so far. So I am pulling into my driveway right now. I will check in with you later. Good morning. Happy Tuesday. It is Tuesday, January 10th. It's 8:15 a.m. and I am trying my darndest to have a slightly more normal day today. I'm actually feeling really good, you guys. So I think the only time I talked to you yesterday was on my way home from the doctor, and I was feeling I was feeling better because I knew that, she wasn't concerned about my blood pressure and all of that. I'm just realizing that I don't have my watch on. I'll have to do that. So that was good, and my blood work all came back last night and it was all good. So all of that was fine, but I noticed, first of all, I went in to get my prescriptions refilled, and those are cholesterol and thyroid, and she didn't even test those. I assumed that was part of the blood work. She didn't even test those two things. She just refilled the prescriptions. So no idea if those numbers are good or not. We just got a refill for a year. So that was weird. I don't have the energy to talk to her about it right now. So maybe when I go in for my mammogram in the summer, I will just have her check them then maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Odds are they're probably fine. They've been fine for years, but that was a little bit disappointing, especially since I hadn't asked her to check any of the other blood work things, but those she did. So it's fine. It's good to know that my liver and kidneys are doing well. My blood sugar, sodium, potassium, all those things, everything was like dead center of the numbers where they're supposed to be. So yeah, it's good to know. It was also good for her to see my blood pressure numbers from this weekend, which were higher than they have been because my blood pressure has been basically perfect. But she was not concerned at all, especially not if I'm making lifestyle changes. So that was comforting too. But anyway, it's all fine. Actually, I took a Claritin last night and already it's noticeable, the difference, the whooshing noise in my ear. So I don't know if that simply means my anxiety was making it worse. And now that I'm less anxious, it's gone down. Or if the Claritin already helped last night, who knows? But we'll keep taking the Claritin and hope that gets rid of the rest of the fluid in my ear and all should be well. So anyway, I'm having some orange juice this morning. I'm having some coffee. I'm having a vanilla latte that I made here. And then I'm having some of these Made Good granola bites. Cannot sing their praises highly enough. They're delicious. I get them at Costco. And I'm having an applesauce. Don't have any fruit in the house right now, but I thought this would do the trick. So yeah, I also have my new water bottle full. Started drinking that today. I'm going for at least one of these every day, preferably 1.5 to maybe even 2, but at least one. That's 48 ounces of water. So let's see. Haven't had a normal day in a while, so it's like I don't know how to do it anymore. Gonna pull off the new page on my bird calendar. Oh boy. Today's bird is a Western capercaillie. It looks like a fancy rooster to me. We're going to call him the fancy rooster. These bird calendar pages have been so super interesting. But yeah, so that's done. So basically, here's the plan for today. I have a little bit of work to get caught up on. My coworker took care of most of it, so bless her heart, but I have a little bit to catch up on from yesterday and a few things to do today. So it will be a desk day primarily. I still need to have my quiet time. I overslept this morning. My chair is really far away from my desk. That's better. Yeah, I overslept this morning. I set my alarm for 6:45. Jason gets up a little before 6, so I set it for 6:45. And when I woke up, it was 7:15. I was like, well, my alarm didn't go off. But I looked and realized I used the wrong one. I had one that was set just for Mondays as a reminder, and I used that one. So, whoopsies. But still had time to throw myself in the shower. I do have a staff meeting at 10, so hopefully my hair is dry enough to make it look slightly better than this by then, but we'll see. Too hot to put my sweatshirt on right now, so wearing my Hakuna Matata t-shirt, but yeah, I'm just going to basically I'm going to get out all of my little notebooks here, my little weekly planners and stuff, and then my Clever Fox planner that I showed you guys earlier for weight loss and all of that, my book journal, all of that stuff's going to get updated today. That's kind of what I'm going to do today, almost like a little administrative type day. And then I have my books over here that I'm reading, of course. I'm actually thinking that tomorrow I'm going to film a reading vlog. I haven't figured out exactly how I'm going to do that since I do have to work tomorrow on Friday. But I was thinking it might be kind of fun to do like almost like a 24-hour reading vlog while I'm working still. I don't know how much I can read during a work day. I don't know how we'll pan that out. But in some way, shape, or form, I'm going to film a bookie video tomorrow to let you know where I'm at with all my books and which ones I'm enjoying and which ones I'm not. And that will go up Friday. And then I think the plan is to pack this weekend, clean the house, and pack this weekend. Because we leave for Disney World next Friday? Yeah, next week Friday. So we'll pack. I am going to do a packing video. I haven't decided if I'm going to do all of our stuff or just my stuff. So we'll kind of see how that all plays out. And then I can't remember what else I was going to do for videos. Let me check that real quick. All these water bottles and coffee cups and beverage mugs in the way. Yeah, let me take a quick peek at my YouTube schedule. So all that talk about not having a YouTube schedule, and I'm more scheduled now than I think I've ever been. Oh well. Yeah, so tomorrow the video of Saturday through today will go up, just kind of a mishmashy day in the life kind of vlog. Friday the 13th will be a book video of some sort. Wednesday the 18th will be the packing video for Walt Disney World. And then that will be it because we're leaving Friday the 20th. Although as I'm saying that, I could still have a video up Friday the 20th. So I'm going to have to think about that. Maybe I will put my health plans and update and all of that stuff up on Friday the 20th. I think that is what I will shoot for. Film that on Thursday, put that up on Friday. And then we'll be at Disney World, so there will be no vlogs on Wednesday the 25th or Friday the 27th. And then with any luck, the first Disney vlog will be up on Wednesday, February 1st. Actually, that shouldn't be a problem at all because I'll have all weekend and then Monday and Tuesday to work on those. So how exciting is that? Hello, so it is 12:50 right now and I am super excited. I completely forgot this was actually coming today. Like I remembered it was coming, but then I kind of wasn't thinking about it. I don't know. So I ordered my first order through Factor. I think it's actually called Factor 75 maybe. Take a look at Reginald back there. Isn't he cute? Anyway, I think it's actually called Factor 75, but it's like a meal subscription service, like Home Chef, HelloFresh, all of those, except these are all fresh frozen, so they all go in the microwave. Super convenient. It was not cheap. I keep looking for the information, which is on my phone, but it was not cheap. So I will put the details in the description box for you. But yeah, it was pricey, but I got a pretty decent deal for the first, I think 3 or 4 boxes maybe. Honestly, I will probably cancel it after that. This is just kind of a good way for me to jumpstart eating a little bit better, especially dinners, because dinners have gotten away from us wildly lately. So this is just for me. Jason and his mom will still be on their own for dinners for right now, but mostly because he's fussy, so he didn't really like what they had, but that's fine. So I got 6 meals this month. And because they were delivered on a Tuesday, I think I'll probably have these. I'm looking at my calendar. I think what I'll probably do is do the 4 of them tonight through Friday, and then I'll have one either Saturday or Sunday, depending on how those days go, which will be the 5th one, and then the 6th one I'll have on Monday night because my next delivery will come Tuesday. So I've already lowered next week's down to 4, which is the lowest number you can get. So I'll have those for the days leading up to our trip. And then after that, we'll have to decide. I will suspend a box for the week that we're gone and then decide. But anyway, that was a lot of yapping. Let me show you what I got here. So it comes in, it's in a cardboard box with like some foil wrap around it to keep it cold. And then it's got one of these recyclable ice cube things in it. I think HelloFresh and all of those come with these too. So that's nice. If I hadn't been home, it would have been just fine out on the porch. So let me show you what it looks like. So you can see here it comes with the meals inside, and then it's got the like this foil overlay on it, and then the ice cube was sitting right on top there. So let's see what I got here. I'm hoping they'll say on the box. They do. So this one is shredded chicken taco bowl with roasted corn, salsa, and cilantro lime sour cream. Sounds so good. And I'll just show you what one looks like. So there's an idea of what the meal looks like. And then there are preparation instructions on the back. I believe these are good for, let's see, the 18th. So for about a week, they're good. I don't know what you would do with them after, if they can be frozen or whatnot. I'll have to look into that because these will just go in the refrigerator. Did I say they were fresh to frozen? They're not. They're refrigerated. Anyway. Then I've got sour cream and chive chicken with Yukon mash and garlic broccoli. I've got stuffed pepper casserole with roasted green beans. Spicy poblano beef bowl with roasted broccoli, rice, and scallion sour cream. I picked all of these out of the menu options, so they shouldn't be a surprise, but it was a while ago, so I don't remember them, and it's exciting. And then the last two, oh, there's also another ice block thing on the bottom, so they're really well protected. The last two are creamed corn chicken with roasted white cheddar potatoes and smoky Gouda chicken with roasted red potatoes and Parmesan green beans. And just for reference, these are all somewhere in the 500-ish calorie range, 560, 580, somewhere in there. So just for reference, if you're curious about that. But yeah, and they're relatively small, like as far as the packaging and stuff, so they won't take up a ton of space in the fridge, but I'm so excited. Now I need to choose which one I'm gonna try tonight, but I will definitely show you guys that and let you know if they're any good. Yeah, I think this is gonna be a really good way just to get me through this time up until the trip. And then maybe, I'm thinking maybe like a week or two after the trip too, to kind of keep me in a healthier mindset. And then we'll see about going from there. Cause like I said, it is pricey. It's more than groceries. Well, I shouldn't say that. I don't know that it's more than groceries. It might not be, or like right around there, but because in our household, I'm the only one who's doing them, we are still having to buy groceries. So hopefully that makes sense. I don't think it's going to be a better deal than getting groceries. So we'll have to see. I wish you could go down to like 2 meals per month. I would prefer that, 2 or 3, but 4 is not terrible. I could see maybe keeping it going for like a month or so. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. I need to eat them first because maybe they're not even any good. But anyway, I'm going to go put those in my fridge. They also give you like 3 codes for friends or whatever. So I don't know what the deal is really here, but I will chuck these code numbers in the description box. It'll just be a first come first serve type of thing, or whether they are still there when you see them, whatever, because I don't know anybody who's interested. So yeah, I'm just gonna chuck the code and the instructions in the description box. So if you happen to be one of the first 3 people to look at that and you can get one of those, it is, what is it? It's a free box. So I think your first box would be free. So anyway, I'll put that in the description box if you're interested. But yeah, I'm gonna go get these stocked up in the fridge. Whoa. Like, whoa. It's 3:15 right now, and I just finished Watching You by Lisa Jewell. I read 100 pages in like the last hour. I just flew through it. What? I'm blown away. I wasn't expecting the main like twist. I wasn't expecting the person who did it. I wasn't expecting the backstory. And then I really wasn't expecting the very last line in the whole book. So, woofda. If you like a good murder, mystery, thriller book, she's a good author anyway, but this one, wow. Wowza. So, I'm going to get this one marked. Yeah. Nuts. I am sure I've shown you guys this before, but what the heck, we'll show you again. Jason got this for me. He said get it on Amazon, but I think it's like a personal seller or whatever, because you can personalize it. So it says from the library of, and then it has my name on it. So what I've been doing is stamping my books if I like them and I'm going to keep them. If I didn't like them and I'm not going to keep them, then I won't stamp them and we'll give them away. But I'll just show you what it looks like here. So it does have my full name, so I'm going to cover that. But it just says from the library of, there's this pretty little book and flower picture, and then it's got my first and last name under that. So it'll be nice if I borrow books out ever. It also is just kind of fun to have all of our books marked that they belong to us. So anyway, got some writing in my book journal to do about this one. Holy moly. Well, I planned to film this and show you guys what I thought of it, but as you can see, it's mostly gone now. It is delicious. Cream corn chicken with roasted white cheddar potatoes. Someone's doing the dishes. What'd you have for dinner?
Butternut squash ravioli.
It was good?
Yeah.
From Schwann's, right?
Yep.
Yeah. And some garlic bread.
Some garlic bread.
Yep. Hello.
Hi.
It is about 9:30-ish. and we are in bed, so I thought I would wrap things up. I finished another book tonight.
Man.
I finished Daisy Jones and the Six. Super good. I'd give it a 4-star, probably 4.5 star. Goodreads only lets you rate by full stars. It's like the weird head attached to my shoulder over there. But I would give it probably 4.5 stars. Super, super good. Really interesting. I've heard a lot of people say they liked it as an audiobook, and I could totally see it being really good as an audiobook. Like listening to someone talk all the parts, but it was really good. Someone's been reading more of Crooked Kingdom.
Yep.
Still enjoying it?
Yeah, it's good.
What are you reading right now? Murder at the Taffy Shop. Those are good. Good cozy mysteries.
Good one to read before bed.
Yeah, that's true.
Chill.
It is. I'm currently reading Murder at the Lobster Shack, which is the next one in that.
Lobster.
I am super close to finishing, when I say super close, within 100 pages of finishing all but I think 2 or 3 maybe on my original 10 TBR. So I feel pretty good about that. I've got Crown of Midnight to read tonight. This is the second or third book in Throne of Glass, depending if you read Assassin's Blade first. So, which I did, and I think you should. I've got toothpaste on my jammies too, so classy. I am classy chick tonight. Anyway, yeah. We watched hockey. The Wild lost in a shootout, which is just the bloodiest way to lose. And so we're gonna read for a little bit before we go to bed. I'm fairly certain that this has been relatively boring the last few days. I just didn't pick up the camera as much as I thought, but it started out on Saturday strong with a really good book haul, so I feel like maybe that saves it. But anyway, any deep thoughts?
Nope.
Before we go to bed? No deep thoughts? Any shallow thoughts?
No.
No thoughts whatsoever.
Nope.
Okay, well, there you have it. No thoughts, deep or shallow. So we're going to read and head to bed, but thank you for sticking with us if you have, for coming along for a couple of days of our lives. He doesn't think I'm funny. And yeah, this video is going to go up on Wednesday. It'll be Wednesday when you're watching this. So Friday, 2 days from now, there should be a little updated reading video. So hopefully that'll be fun. And then we are coming up very, very close to having Disney vlogs. So stay tuned. But anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.